Hi there, welcome back to Save with Crypto. Okay, we're all a bit bored. We're looking at this maintenance page. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but here's my thoughts about it. Okay, I mean, I like this maintenance page a bit better than the old one because the old one, it said we'll be back in a few hours, and that few hours turned out to be like 24. So that's more than a few in my mind. So at least it says under scheduled maintenance, funds are safe, rewards will continue, operations will resume shortly. I'd love to think that'd be sometime today, but that's good. Now, before you used to be able to connect to your wallet here, and you could actually see inside it, and that was quite scary. At one point, my mind said 600, I think it was $623 billion, right? Which makes me twice as rich as Elon Musk. I'd love to think that was the case, but unfortunately, I don't think it was. And then weirdly enough, you know, a few hours later, I kind of connected it again, and it said that my MEX farms were worth like $3,000. And my EGLD/MEX farms were worth zero, and that made me panic a little bit. You know, it makes you think, oh, my funds have all disappeared. Of course, when it came back for the hour or so that it was live, everything was okay. So I'm not going to worry, but I quite like it that you can't check now. so that's good. Oh God, there's nothing to talk about, is there really? I mean, people are talking about stuff on Twitter, and it's what a nasty place this is. As people are, you know, just really, really down on Elrond and Maiar. And, you know, I mean, they've got to get it right. I mean, you know, just let them do it because, like, you know, you don't want a flaky DEX with all your money in, do you? And let's get it right. Okay, so Ride is supposed to launch on Tuesday. So I think the idea is you can start adding liquidity at about midday, and then in the afternoon, you can do the swaps, and then, you know, it'll be a similar rollout to what happened with MEX back on November the 19th or the 20th or whenever it was. Same kind of idea. Now, I was slightly miffed about this because I haven't got any Ride because I missed the KYC deadline. But I'd still like to get involved with it because I think it might be a similar situation where you've got, like, you know, stupid, super high APR that you can, you know, make a killing with in the first, like, sort of 24, 48 hours or whatever. So what I did on Friday, I unstaked 30 EGLD from my Maiar app on my phone. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I just don't want to miss out on this. So that takes 10 days to unstake. So that would put it, you know, sometime, not the start of next week, but the week after, really. And it might be getting a bit late by then. So what I'm kind of hoping is that all this delays the release of Ride on the DEX. I can't see why this won't have delayed everything, to be honest. I can't see that they can still get Ride out on Tuesday, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Talking of APR, a lot of people noticed that in the hour or so that it was live yesterday, the APR for the MEX farm went silly high. It got up to like 9,000% and almost hit 10,000 for some people. Some people were actually able to harvest and stuff in that time and reap the benefits of it. And I really hope for all them people that they can keep that. I mean, I can't see why not, to be honest. So if you did that, congratulations. I didn't, unfortunately. I was busy digging my car out of the snow. Now, also, I mean, I've mentioned a few days ago that Maiar was on CoinMarketCap with no data. However, today I noticed it's actually on CoinGecko, and there's even a chart here, which is interesting because you see Saturday the 4th of December, you know, price was at its lowest, and then boom, you know, got a great big green candle today. It might be worth bookmarking this. I think it's going to go a lot higher, to be honest. I mean, I do understand that the supply of MEX is huge. It's like in the trillions. But there are plans to do like token burns, this kind of thing, to make it deflationary. Somebody asked me if I'd do a video about the tokenomics of MEX. To be honest, I'm not clever enough to do that, but if you read this article here, this should tell you everything that you need to know. I'll leave a link for this in the description. People were asking me things about, you know, is it better to put all your stuff into the the MEX farm, or if it's better to keep the LP farms like I have. I can't give financial advice, and you're going to have to make your own decisions, really. Myself, I want to leave my EGLD MEX farms intact because, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to the price of EGLD. I don't know what's going to happen to the price of MEX. I think they're both going to go up, but, you know, I can't be 100% sure. So for the moment, I don't want to turn all my EGLD into MEX and just put it in the straight MEX farm, hoping that that percentage will go high. Obviously it won't go stupid high like it was yesterday, but I don't think we can guarantee that that'll always be higher than the EGLD MEX farm. I do appreciate the goal is to make as much money in these first 9 or so weeks that the DEX is live with MEX, but even so, you know, I do like to sort of kind of spread my risk a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. If you decide to do something else, do it. There's been a few suggestions in the comments. Hooky has talked about a kind of strategy that's similar to the MEX Lagon strategy that I think EGLD Whale on Twitter talks about. I'm not crazy about that myself because it involves unbonding your EGLD MEX LP tokens, and you know that is where you could suffer impermanent loss. And as I don't particularly understand impermanent loss as well as I could do, I'm trying to avoid that at the moment. So I'm just keeping my LP farms intact, and then I'm taking the output and put it in the straight MEX farm. I wish I could show you this, but I can't, obviously, because the DEX isn't live. You know, I'm normally pointing to this and pointing to that. So for the moment, I think we just got to wait, really, and see what happens. I mean, the actual DEX being down, I mean, the disadvantage is you can't do anything. You know, if you haven't got your farm set up or something like that, then that's not good. But there again, you know, you had plenty of time to do that a few days ago. So you could have got that all set up then. I believe they're all now earning money, so that'd be good. The disadvantage is we can't compound now. So I was compounding about every hour or so. I'm going to compound when the DEX is live again, hopefully today sometime. But, you know, I would like to be doing that more frequently to get the compound effects. But while the DEX is down, we're all in the same boat. You know, no one's at a disadvantage compared to somebody else. So, you know, I think waiting for a little while isn't a big deal, really. I'm kind of hoping because it's Sunday, at least someone's going to go to work over in Romania. But I think we should see this live in the next 24 hours, hopefully. And then we can get back to sort of seeing how much money we've all earned, and that'll be exciting, won't it? Okay, so not a lot to report today, really. Just you know, keep an eye on things. I mean, do make sure you're following Maiar DEX on Twitter, and try and ignore all the nasty comments, because you know, some people saying, you know, I've done this and I've done that and I made a loss. I can't really see how they made a loss. I mean, the price of MEX has gone up. The price of EGLD has started going up after the crash yesterday. You know, I can't really see it as a problem, really. So yeah, so enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Maybe try and do something else, you know, get away from the screen, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, that sort of thing. Okay, so this is Save with Crypto saying thanks very much for watching. I'll put out another video later on today if something happens. If not, I'll see you on Monday. So if you've liked the video, please do click like. If you didn't like the video, click dislike twice just to make sure. Feel free to leave a comment, ask any questions you like, tick the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.